can't talk about basic. Hold up, we might have more power.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Houston Texans. A couple of teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go with Bigsby. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
His first throw is an interception. Picked up by Jair Alexander. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Gain of 15 there. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Going to the ground again on first. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing 3rd and long. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. And flipping through, Brock, that certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
Secures this at the 17. And he's brought down before the return gets far. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, here's May. Bails out of the pocket quick. He tucks it and takes off. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Escapes the pocket. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
May now on 3rd down. He makes the catch. And he'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
First down 10 at the 43-yard line.
Crazy. Hey, what's up?
Operating from the gun, here's May. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Second and 10. Here's May. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that will not be enough for a first down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for 4th and 3. To the air yet again, May. They connect for the first. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first. Shotgun give now to Bigsby. Gets it forward for a gain of 3. Tackle made by J.C. Horn.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
It's complete to Hunter Henry. And they're going to hold him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Houston. New set of downs for him from the 31. First down throw for May. It's caught at the 4. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from this man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Quick throw completed by May. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They start out with a 2nd and 3. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they're going to be calling move here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
From the shotgun, it's Jones. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
On third and long, it's Jones. Chased out to his right. He's on target, Watkins. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On third and 14, they find a way to convert. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. Keeps away from one. He takes it down to the 33. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
On first down, Jones. Ooh, almost a throw to cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They gain 11 on that play, and the Bucs have the first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
First and 10 now. Here's Jones. Has him on the quick hitter. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Here we go.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be third down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. And if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from NRG Stadium in just a moment. Third and just 2 to go. Throwing now on third and 2. Buys time, rolling right. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They were lining up to go for this. They'll go. It's McCaffrey. And this isn't going anywhere good. He's caught well behind that line of scrimmage, and they're going to be sent off after the turnover on downs.
These fourth down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find this game.
Very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Crazy.
3rd and long for him here. Short pass brought in. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. Throwing again, it's May. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. Back to the air, it's May. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a 29-yard gain. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Here's May on 1st and 10. That's taken in by Henry. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Houston. Here's May again. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Again, it's May. Throw left side, complete. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches, will really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Catch made left side by McConkey. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their 1st. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. This is running back. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Timeout called by the offense. And with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Has it down close. And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
To the air yet again, May. And he's got it. That's a layup for it, but touchdown. The Texans will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. One last play before the break. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. He'll take this at the 10. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Escapes the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Third and long. They're going to throw. Got his man. Thomas has it. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On 1st down, it's Jones to throw. The downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock. The problem's on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Kate, as quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go up the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. They give up the gut to Bigsby. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Bigsby. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
They've been doing it.
And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10.
From the gun, it's a get to Bigsby. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. On play action, here's May. Flushed out of the pocket. Short pass caught by his tight end. This one's going to wind up less than a yard from that 1st down marker, Brock. Play gets it up to the 43.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
And that gets out of bounds down inside the 20. Looks to be at about the 17-yard line. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Second and 10 now. Jones throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Jones now on 3rd down. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Picked up by Terrell Bernard. And he's going to score. Pick 6, touchdown, Houston.